Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Whew. Yes, I can't believe that we are in March right now. Oh my goodness. Like, it literally dawned on me when I got up this morning. Like, oh my God, we're no longer in February. Like, it's so sad that that's the shortest month of the year. So sad. It's the shortest month of the year. And it means for me that once February is over, that the rest of the year is just gonna fly by. I don't know why I always feel that way once March hits because it literally flying flying by. So now I just have to get my mind right. Um, that spring will be here soon, and whew, it's always a lot to do. It's always a lot to do, and not enough time to do it. And hey, hon, thank you for coming in. I always appreciate you being the mod with the most, coming in here, having my back and everything. Yeah. So, yeah, so today is officially March the 2nd. Officially March the 2nd. And honey, I'm just thinking about everything that I need to do to be ready for spring, to be ready for spring. So, I hope everybody has been having a good day so far. Welcome to Sister Talk Live. Yeah, it's always something to talk about. Always something to talk about. Um, my lovely co-host should be here any moment. For those who joined last Sunday, I had a special guest co-host because my sister was working on her production called No Longer Bound. And the week prior, we actually did live from that production and we were behind the scenes. We got to see a little bit about what she does, got to talk to some of the cast members. So that was very, very exciting. I really enjoyed covering Black History Month and bringing some light and awareness to some of our amazing, amazing um, artists and people who contribute so much to our society. So I was very, very glad to be able to do that. Very, very glad to do that. Yeah, yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. I see we have some new friends in the building. Welcome in. Happy, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm so glad that you are here. I appreciate you. All right.
Hi,
How are you? How are you?
I'm good. On the move.
Oh, on the move.
Yes.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you this
I am
fine
well. I am
Sunday?
well. On Sunday. Yeah. Just trying to get some things in order. You know, it's never a dull moment. It's never a dull moment. So yeah. Um, I see you out and about. I see you are out and about. How is it? Oh, did she freeze up? Oh my goodness. Um, looks like she is out and about. Yeah. Um, so how's it going, honey? You said you went and did some yoga. Good for you. Good for you. Good. So I know you. I know you feeling nice. I know you feeling nice. Yeah. Good. 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 So other than that, your day good so far. Having a tough time hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good, 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 good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you said everything's going good so
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
far?
I'm actually on my way to go. My friend Phoenix is she's in a play, so that's where I'm on my way to her play.
Okay, that's nice. Do you know what the play's about?
I do not. I have no idea. Completely clueless of the entire situation. Really just coming out to support her. I know that
Okay,
Ursula Rucker, she's a really popular poet that still lives here in Philadelphia. She's also in the play.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
your your volume is really kind of low.
Oh, let me see if I can change that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm able to rest a little bit. I'm getting like a feedback. Is it something?
I wonder if it's because I have the charger plugged in. Did that make any
Oh,
difference
okay.
just now? Did that help anything?
Yes. No,
Okay.
no,
No.
no. It's just still a little echo. Yeah,
I wonder why.
but you look rested after all the sunset.
That's wonderful.
Yes,
Yeah.
you look nice and rested. You're out there
Yes.
doing your thing.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. So, do you guys have anything? Is there anything else coming for you guys?
not until April.
Okay,
Not until April. So it's like I basically have like the month off with No Longer Bound. So a lot of the cast members, everybody's taking a vacation right now.
nice.
Going out of town and stuff. And I was planning to go out of town too, but I ended up staying home. Um,
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna go. And then I have my high school reunion this month, so I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and stay in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot going on this month.
Right. Yeah. I heard is I think March is like Women's History Month or something like that.
It is. It is Women's History. No, we had to figure out how to toggle that in because I kind of touched a little bit last Sunday in your absence about like of our black women, but we can cover a lot of women in general too. Yeah, for women history. 'Cause there's a lot of amazing women. Things.
Word up.
Yes, yes, yes. So, so for our topic today, we are going to talk about the power of unity and collaboration.
Very important topic.
Very, very important topic.
Yes.
Yeah, especially with things happening now. So many things are happening. Um, in these times, we really need to be together as a community and really collaborating in all different aspects. So, the power of community is the ability to work together, exchange, address challenges, support each other, and communities can be local, regional, or global, and they could be formed in many times. Hey, Tony, thank you for coming.
Hey.
Yes. So there are so many benefits to community, to building community. It could give you a sense of like feeling like you're part of something bigger. Can help with like isolation or different aspects of um, feeling supported, like having people who care and can help make a difference, like when you face challenges, which is so
Well,
huge.
we all get grouped in anyway.
Hmm.
I say because how we all get grouped in for things, a lot of times and stuff anyway.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, like having a community, feel like you have really can help you navigate for a lot of things. Right. It says another benefit is hello, hello, thank you for coming in. Collective growth. Like um communities can provide a platform for people to work together to achieve shared goals. Yes.
Yeah.
So when I think about that, about what's happening now, what's happening
Right.
now.
Yes. Like that, the 28th.
Yes.
Yes.
So as the
It's like the economic boycott, the other boycotts that are coming up.
as a community to make a stand and make their voice heard. So that for me, that was a way of everybody coming together and saying, you know what, we want to take a stand. We want power in numbers,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I know a lot of people participated yesterday, not yesterday, but Friday for February 28th, the Economic Blackout Day. And it's, I know like some stores were kind of like affected and some, not so much. It's it's the way that everybody feels, you know, for a common goal.
Right.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they said like community power is like inviting people. You know how it was going around all around like media and all around different platforms, people
Yes.
to participate in economic black, you know, to make our voice heard, so I can be on the same page and the reasons why this is so important. So when you invite people to participate, it gives people opportunity to contribute and ideas,
Right.
right? So another community power is to focus on the volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leave values and like respect each other, right? So that's why like it's so important because it's like the vibe, you know, I can't really see too many people that is approving a lot of what's happening right now
Yeah.
in our world. So we can like build that community and everybody, joins in because of their value of everything. It builds a stronger community. A sense of power for me. And another way to build community power is to build the skills.
Yeah, yeah. Because in a community you need that. Different. It just put me in the mind of like Black Wall Street, where it's like he was like in the movie he was talking about how people was writing into him. Like writing to him, and they started saying like I have this skill, or I'm able to do this. I want to build a school here, or I have, like people are coming to the community with their talents, like already with something to offer.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's about Black Wall Street, you know, um, giving people the opportunity together in the community. Yeah, I guess
You said what?
is it still an echo on your side?
No, I don't have an echo.
Oh, okay.
But you do?
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo.
Uh, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
but Black Wall prime example
Yeah.
of people, being there have this far enough. Mhm. So Nate, try this real. Come click out right back. Okay, and see if that helps.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I see we got some new people in the building. And I appreciate you being here for our Sister Talk Live. Our topic is the power of community and collaboration. Power of community and collaboration. So that is my lovely sister. As you can see, she is out on the road. She is out and about. She is staying busy, doing her thing, as always, as always. I'm just so, grateful that she makes time. When she can make time, she makes time for our Sister Talk Live, But what I was talking about was the building community power. Um, it's so much power in community when you're able to build on it, right? So we were talking about how you can, build, skills, and how Black Wall Street was a big thing because of, everybody comes together in the community. Hi, Alta Bunker. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And how when you can build community based on the values. Um, you know, the February 28th was a huge day in our world, and so many people participated for a common goal to make a stand and to let our voice be heard and show that there are power in numbers, power in the community, when everybody has a common goal. It's amazing what can happen and the impact it can, right? Um, so, like the key characteristics of strong communities, um, respect for one another, right? Um, you could focus on learning and growing, um, sustainability, promoting fun events, and keep in touch, like with fellow members. It's a way to build a strong community. A strong community. So it said, what are the 7 bases of community power? So power in a community in a context is like the ability to affect the decision making process. Okay. The use of resources, both public and private, within a community, right? Power bases could be connections, um, rewarding personal traits, legitimate power, expertise, information, and coercive ability. So, for all last month, we were talking about like the impacts of like community and like giving back. So just talking about like the power of community and collaboration brings me back to those moments when you think about people who try to bring communities together, or people who pour into communities, people who make these connections and put information out there try to help, you know, people build on skills, and, you know, listening, open minded to the expertise of others. um like, community power is really, really big. Community power is really, really big, you know, and it's the power in numbers, the power in numbers. um you know, we talk a lot about, you know, joining alliances, and, you know, joining groups, based on, like, your values and your goals and your aspirations, and learning from, like, one another, you know. So a question was, what is an example of a power in a society, right? So some examples of social power in society include, like, the laws. Hello, hello, thank you for coming in. Like, the laws, um, wealth, you know, actually is like an example of social power in the society. And that's big because, you know, how you have, like, certain classes, it's, you know, it could be like the middle class, you have the upper class, but it is power and wealth. And I think that we're seeing that a lot in our society, the power and wealth, and the power and fame. That was a topic, um all last month, about, like, people in the industry, you know, using their status to reach out to people, to influence communities, you know, to, like, give back. So just, you know, being famous is, you know, an example of social power. And I really, like, tip my head off to uh people who use their platform to build communities and put people together to help and give back. Um, when you're in the light and millions of people are watching you, millions of people are watching you, they're seeing what you're doing. You don't understand the magnitude of that. You don't understand, like, how huge that is, that your voice can hold a lot of power. Your actions can hold a lot of power. So I really, really, like, tip my hat and commend those that are in the limelight, those that actually are, you know, doing big things. They're using their voice, they're using their status, you know, they're using the tools to reach people, to get the word out, to help, to give back to the community. Right? So, like, I'm giving examples, you know, of, like, social power, like, social power, even the power in, like, voting. Voting is a social power. The power in numbers, how we all come together for a common ground. You know, sometimes, like, voting don't go the way that you expect it to go, you know, but if you want your voice to be heard, you have to get out and use that social power. Voting is a social power, okay? And coming together in numbers can really send a message, and you really get your voice heard, and show that everybody is on the same page when it comes to certain things, right? um Another example of social power is authority. Now, we all know that, authority can be a very touchy subject, a very touchy subject, because some people, that has positions of authority tend to, take that and run with it and abuse it. Okay, and they use their authority status, maybe not in the best light, maybe in ways that you may not agree with. And this is when, like, the sense of the community, like, really needs to come together, really needs to come together, and show the power in numbers. Like, if it's something that, like, you don't agree with, this is the way to show the power in numbers. So when I think about, like, the power in numbers, and I go back to how, um like, different groups were starting, like, the economic blackout, okay? And the power in numbers were, like, very, very effective in a lot of areas around our nation. The power of numbers. Um, Another example, social power is like influence. So that kind of goes along the lines of like people that are in the limelight, people that have a stature or have high ranking positions, the influence that you can have, the influence that you can have, just based on like your status or where you are, like in this world, you can have a lot of influence. And I think about me being an educator, like I have influence on the way like students learn and grow. Like when they come into my care, like they are wanting to learn. They are, you know, finding their way, and it's my job to make sure that they are being influenced in the right way, that they're being influenced in the right way, because they're learning and growing. They're like sponges. They see the world in so many different ways, and you have to influence them in the way that they should go, because it's so many different influences out here that can either positively impact them or negatively impact them. So I am like glad that I can be like a positive influence and see the growth and see that they are learning the right way. Um, like having creative control is a way of having social power. When I think about that, I think about like the artists out here that like for example, like theater, like just doing like the big screen or doing plays. Like we were talking about my sister when she was in the production called No Longer Bound. Very powerful, very powerful, a very very strong message, very very strong message, and it was their way of using creativity to get that message across all types of audiences. um you know it's like the strength in the creativity. All right, so that's a way of having social power and reaching people, right? And another example of it is protest. So every time you look around, it is a protest for all kinds of causes. um People are standing up against things that they don't agree with, or they are protesting for something that um, they want to see a change in, or they want to see more of. Okay, protest is big. Protest is a huge factor of um, you know social power, right? So um, the power the power in numbers, the power in numbers, right? And sometimes another way is like the separation of power. Like when you got too many people like fighting for power, and people are trying to use their power and maybe in the not the best way, and that could be a example of social power, like battling each other, and like the good versus the bad. Like I always think about how I might have like a shoulder, like how you thinking about one thing to say, okay, this is the way I should do something. I'll call it my good angel, and then I have like the not so good on the other side, and you have to weigh the pros and the cons and say, okay, do I want to listen to my good voice? Do I want to listen to my not good voice, right? So that gives me an example of like the separation of power. Some people can be using their platform for good, and some people could be using their platform for not so good, right? So that's when it comes like the separation of powers and like the delegated authority. So like those are like good examples of like social power. But the three biggest ones that stand out are like the power of wealth, the power of the laws, and the power of fame. The power of fame. So one question that was asked was, what are the 5 C's of community? What are the 5 C's of community? So The 5 C's of community are community. That's one of the 5 C's. Community. Community is so big. Community is so big, and we need a lot more people that are becoming a part of community. Um, Connections. Connections. I'm big on trying to make connections. Trying to make connections. Because it's so many ideas out here. It's so many levels of expertise. It's so many levels of like advice. And when you're making connections, I feel like it's like broadening your horizons. Being able to do like a meeting of the minds and a way of making things happen for like a common goal, like making these connections. And another C for community is control. It's control. Yes. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of people use that C of community as a way to control things, a way to control things. And sometimes control can happen in a good way or a negative way, right? Yes. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So control. That's a really powerful word. Control, control. So you have to be careful when you're using that in context. Like, how are you controlling things? Are you controlling it in a positive way, or are you controlling it things in a negative way? Okay, but that's one of the 5 C's of community. Cash. Cash is another C of community. When I think of that word cash, how they say like money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil, right? And a lot of ways cash rules everything. Like cash rules everything. You know, you can't even get through life without having cash. Can't get through life without having cash. So that's a big part of community, especially when you're circulating around. And you know, us as society, we have the power of spending, and where we want our cash to go, where we want
I
our
know
cash.
that's right.
Right. Yes, it's so much power. So yeah, I'm talking about the 5 C's of community. I started talking about community as one of the 5 C's. Um, Being a part of a community. Okay, connections is one of the 5 C's. Building
Mhm.
connections. You know, you could build connections, like especially in a positive light, like the meeting of the minds, and everybody coming together, like for a
Mm.
common goal. Everybody has something to bring to the table or stuff.
Right.
One of the 5 C's of community is connection. Another one I was talking about was control.
Mm.
When people can try to use their 5C as controlling things, it could be in a
Mm.
good light or it could be a negative light, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah, like a cult.
like, right, that part. Yeah, thank you for highlighting that. Thank you for highlighting. Yes, using control. Control. That's why I said it could be in a positive light or it could be in a negative light, right? Control.
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about cash. Like cash rules everything. Like you can't get anywhere without money. It's like literally the root of all evil. You can use it in a good way, you can use it in a bad way, but
Mhm.
the power, the power of cash,
Yeah.
power of cash.
Mhm.
You can control where you want your cash to go.
Yeah. You know what? Can I tell you a quick story about Cadillac?
Yes,
So, they were saying that. So you know how like in school, we all heard about the Great Depression and stuff,
yes,
right? But it
yes.
turns out the Great Depression didn't really affect it really only affected it didn't really affect like, like African folks. You know
Okay,
what I mean? The in Americas.
okay.
Um it really just affected the Caucasian people. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
because they were saying that, because we weren't allowed to even like have our money in banks and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Our money was, in the mattress and, stuff like that, whatever. So when
Right.
everything was crashing, we
Yeah.
still had a whole lot of money. And so a lot of the car companies, like Cadillac was about to close, Ford was about to close and stuff, you know what I mean? But Cadillac, they had opened up to where they started being like, okay, you know what I mean, they didn't mind selling to black people, to people of color.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
so we really saved Cadillac, like
Wow.
because we came with our money. You know, it was a lot of middle class people, you know what I mean, a lot of middle class African Americans around that time, which,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean, you know, you wouldn't even, like, you know what I mean, I don't know, like, I never even knew that, because, you know, growing up you would think like everybody, you know what I mean, was just poor and enslaved, and you know what I'm saying, but it was tons of like middle class black Americans, you know what I mean, in the
Mm.
early 1900s.
Mm. Mm.
And they went and they was like, and we literally saved Cadillac from closing down during the Great Depression, because we was like, okay, we got money, and we started shopping. And we started
Wow.
shopping and we saved Cadillac, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, from closing down.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Good. Good old
Yeah.
cash. Good old
So I was
cash.
like, yeah, like, you know what I mean, you know, but I also think that that had been like a problem for, for white America, you know what I mean, too, you know, with us just spending, with like when our money just circulating in our own communities, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? It was really, you know, it was supporting us, it was building us, you know what I mean, you seeing all this black progress, all this black excellence happening. And pardon me. And yeah, and so it was like, you know what I mean, that's why they was, you know, that's why they was burning down our communities, really. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because it was like, okay, you know what I mean, you know, all this black progress happening, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but yeah, it's like that just speaks to the importance of that dollar bill. You know what
That
I'm
dollar
saying?
bill. That dollar bill. That dollar bill.
Mhm.
And I don't think like people really realize the power that we have to
Yeah.
where our money goes, to where our money,
Right.
right? Right.
Yep.
And I think
Yep.
a good example of that for me was like when we did like the economic blackout on Friday and
Yes.
watching like just the impact of us controlling where our money went. I actually
Mhm.
and I saw noticed that they said like one of the stores that had like low traffic was like Target. They went down like 10% in their traffic,
Mm,
right? And even
that's good.
Walmart had went down like 6% of their traffic, right? So
Yeah.
imagine like if we just were consistent and just
Right. You
controlled
know what
where
I'm
our dollars
saying?
went. Right,
Yeah, they
right,
start seeing 25%
right,
decrease. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right, right.
Mhm.
And they said one of the last C of community is collective action.
There you go.
That part,
There
that
you
part,
go.
collective action.
Mhm.
Can you imagine? Like,
Mhm.
um, I do love like when people come together for a common good. It's like the
Yeah.
power in numbers, the power in numbers.
Yes.
Can you
That
imagine, like,
part.
right, like, you know how, it's like you see so much division, like you have opposing sides for this, opposing sides for that. You remember that? Can you think about that? Everybody just actually came together.
Exactly, because you know how it'd be like that, divide and conquer. You know what I mean?
Hey,
But it's like, what about when we come together? You know what I'm saying? For, you know what I mean, like you said, a collective purpose. Oh my God, it's powerful. It's
powerful.
powerful. Yes.
Yes, it's like,
Yes.
I love when people like get on board and say, you know what, we all trying to reach a common goal. We all going to take a stand together, a
Yeah.
collective. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's for me. That's like the power, not only the power of community, but like the power of collaboration. So
Yeah.
the power of collaboration is the ability to achieve more by working together than
Mhm.
by working alone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so much harder, like trying to do things all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Like the power of working together, the power of working together.
Mhm.
It said like it can lead to like creativity, innovation, like problem solving, just being able to collaborate, being able
Yeah.
to right, you know, and it's like benefits to collaboration, right? Hello,
Mhm.
coming
Hi.
in.
Mhm.
The benefits of collaboration, shared knowledge,
Yes.
shared knowledge, like you can combine like your skills and your knowledge and your experience to accomplish so much more.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I absolutely love like how we're able to collaborate on Sundays. You
Yeah.
know, bring the knowledge, like, we share based on our experiences. You have expertise in things that I don't have expertise in, and
Yeah.
vice versa, and it just come together as a collaboration.
Yes. Yes.
Collaboration that is having shared knowledge. And it says in getting things accomplished faster, like your strength and getting things done faster when you're
Mhm.
collaborating.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm big on doing collaboration, especially in my field. Being on a great team members, and we having these deadlines, deadline
Yeah.
do like these divide and conquers. Like, okay, I'll tackle this and you tackle that, and
Mhm.
so that way things are moving faster, moving together
Mhm.
than one person trying to do it. Okay.
Right.
Yes. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Yes.
Mhm.
And collaborating can bring personal growth.
Yeah, for sure.
Personal growth. Personal growth.
Mhm.
Like encouraging personal growth, increases job satisfaction,
Mhm.
and that could cover anything, just
Yeah.
like just um working with another person that can actually help you grow,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about collaborations too, because even like, with playing, like the singing bowls,
Mm-hmm.
um, like when I collaborate with other musicians, I mean, like maybe somebody that drums, or
Mm.
like now, like Tara plays the bowls, so I'll do like the shaker and the rain stick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Let Phoenix come and get on vocals. And now we got this whole like symphony, I'm saying, a sound healing symphony instead of just, one instrument. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Yeah. So like I'll be loving the collaborations.
yes, yes, and people don't
Yeah, I
be
always feel like we're better together.
better together, better
Mhm.
together. Yep. How you said stronger social connections. That's one of the benefits of collaboration, stronger social connections. Like you can get to know each other better and build a strong social connection. Like you said, I like how you said, bringing in one person for vocals, or, one person for this, one person for that. Like, can
Yeah.
you imagine? I can only imagine. I can only
Yep.
imagine. And
Mhm.
and it said like the benefits of collaboration can also reduce stress.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like you trying to wear too many hats. You know what I mean, all by yourself, But like you say, you know what I mean, when you get like somebody else to come and do take this part, take that part, take that part, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just helpful.
Girl, I
Yeah.
can attest for that. It reduces stress.
Uh-huh.
Like working together. But they have like a lot of different tips for effective collaboration. Like communicating clearly, especially with like behind the scenes, like how we do, like there's a lot of remote stuff happening. And
Yeah.
you gotta be like, okay, we're gonna get on this team meeting and do Zoom and things like that. Everybody gotta be on the same page because they might not be in the same area, but you need to
Mhm.
know what your team is doing, right?
Right.
Being able to communicate what's going on, and being a team player and setting ground rules.
Mhm.
A great way to build on effective collaboration. That
Yes.
part, a team player.
Yes. Exactly, exactly. Cause that reminds me too. Like, I remember like back in the day, like I feel like we would, like we was having these meetings. Like folks was trying to come together to do stuff, but it seemed like we was coming together and it was a lot of talk, but not a lot of action. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's because I don't know. It's like it almost seemed like people like they weren't necessarily, trying to be a part of the team. Sometimes people is trying to be the leaders, and it's
Mm,
like everybody trying to be the chief. And yeah,
mhm,
it just what I
mhm.
mean. So it seemed like we couldn't really get where what I mean, couldn't even accomplish what things we was trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you got everybody got to be a team player.
Everybody has to be a team player. Everybody has to be a team player. Exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
Yep. Um, yeah, and they said like give like your team like autonomy. You know, okay.
Mhm.
Exactly. And being able to resolve conflicts. How you were saying that, everybody had these ideas, but like they want to talk about it, but not be about it. So you got to be able
Right.
to like, resolve conflicts and stuff to be have a good collaboration with somebody. And be creative, like have like creative work environment, right? Like,
Mhm.
so they like included and respected all parties involved,
Yeah.
included and respected to have good
Mhm.
collaboration. Right. So, and I think about, when you have like that one person like in charge, like to like be like a good collaborative leader, like you gotta like foster like the teamwork and
Right. And not be a dictator.
not be a dictator, not be a dictator,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
show like to demonstrate like what it looks like to cooperate with each other,
Mhm.
coming here like, like you say, dictating and, making it uncomfortable for
Right.
collaboration. People ain't gonna want to do nothing or work together if you're not leading by example, right?
Mhm.
Up and having open communication and like being empathetic and especially
Yeah.
being that for me. That's it's that inclusive for me. Like you can't say that
Yeah.
it's a team or it's a collaboration, but everybody's not being included in part of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's that part for me. The part for me. Um, where they said like we talking about collaboration and the power of collaboration, but it said it's like four types of collaboration. Like if we talk
Mhm.
about being a team collaboration, cross-functional collaboration, community collaboration. We just was talking about the community and
Mhm.
network collaboration.
Oh. Mhm.
Yes, 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 yes. Networking is like big. Network is big. Yeah. So when you having like a team collaboration, it's like having a group of people that have defined roles, and
Mhm.
that are working together to achieve a shared goal. Right. When you talk about like the team collaboration, and then they consider like cross-functional collaboration is a group of people that has from different like departments or like have different skills that work together towards one common goal. So that's considered like a cross-functional collaboration.
Yeah.
um, and then you have like the community collaboration where a group of people work together to share knowledge and foster a sense of community, right? I love that
Mhm.
community collaboration and network collaboration, right? Um,
Yeah.
as like when you got businesses and educational institutions and other
Mhm.
organizations together to achieve like shared goals, that networking collaboration is big, 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 big,
Yeah.
very big, very big. Yep. But
Mhm.
that's like the main four types, but like of course there's other types of collaboration, like video collaboration, like using like video conferencing and stuff to collaborate. Like we doing video right now.
Yes.
Then they have like the cloud collaborations and like the virtual. Which to me like the virtual and the video is still almost kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But the bottom line of having like successful collaboration is like being to be able to communicate effectively. Sharing ideas, being open to sharing your ideas, and complementing each other's strengths. Complementing each other's
Right.
strengths. Complementing each other's strengths. Right. So it said it's like a powerful quote on collaboration. So coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working is
Yeah.
success.
Mhm.
Yes, 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 yes. Love, love, love that. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
It says like why is collaboration so powerful? Because when all members collaborate together, they are able to utilize the experience, the knowledge, the skills of everyone involved to achieve a shared
Right.
goal. Yes, yeah. And it's
Mhm.
like we're talking about it. that like people don't understand the power of collaboration and community. Like
Hmm.
so much power, there's so much power in it, right? And everybody came together to like try to build that sense of community and build that sense of collaboration. Like it's like for me, like the sky is the limit. Like no telling, like what we could achieve, what we can achieve, you know,
Right.
and what we can get done, what we can get.
Yeah, right. Like you said, when we come together, you know what I mean? Because, other people, like you said, bringing their ideas, their skills,
Hmm.
their business and stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hello,
That's
hello. Thank
good.
you for coming in. Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. And I know you do a lot of collaboration for like what you do,
Okay.
what you do and stuff. Um, like touch a little bit on about like big collaborations that you've had and like what was the impact of being able to collaborate with like certain people or certain organizations and stuff.
Well, some years ago, I collaborated with this women. We called ourselves Networking Women of Color.
Yes.
And yeah, and so it was like everybody kind of we was doing like, like it was one sister, she had the clothing. It was another sister, I was a vendor. Um so we all kind of brought together all of our skills and we put on shows,
Mm.
yeah, like for the community. And yeah, so that was like one way, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then like when I was doing the what's that, like the chakra vibes,
Okay.
um
Okay.
yeah, I would collaborate with like the energy healing center,
Mm-hmm.
um to put on a show, like like so they would host it, and then we
Mm-hmm.
would like split the income and stuff, what I mean, instead of her charging me like a straight up vending fee from the beginning,
Okay.
sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we just find different ways to kind of work it out so that we can do what we need to do.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm
Yeah.
doing well, Miss Karen D. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I'm doing well. Yes. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know that's
Yeah.
right. Right.
Yeah. What time is it?
52.
Okay.
3:52.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually about to go inside this building
Mm-hmm.
in a minute. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay,
So
okay,
the
okay.
play, it actually and it's a what's that? It's like community theater. So when we talk about community and collaboration and stuff, what I mean, like all of the artists and stuff, like they all, came together to be able to put this on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's community theater, so like the actors and stuff, like they're not being paid, and stuff like
Wow.
that. Like for this, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay, 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 okay.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
coming together for a common cause.
Come together for a common cause. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So, what part of the town is it in? Is it in the city?
We're in Manayunk. I'm actually at what's called, it's Venice Island.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so it's in Manayunk. It's right off of Main Street.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, and yeah, it's like we got a nice little line out here, line of people.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
waiting to go inside. Yeah,
Really, really.
yeah, yeah. So I was like, it must have been well promoted.
Well, okay, okay, okay. That's good. Yeah, I wish it. Yeah, you gotta tell me what the name of it is, and is it only like for today or?
I'm not sure. Is this show, is it only for today only? Okay. Do you know the name of it? No. No. The Collective Mike Productions. Look at that. We talk about, collaboration and stuff, and that's what this is. Like I said, the Collective.
The collective. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the Collective Mike Production.
Collective Mike
Yeah.
Productions. Oh wow. Love that, love that. I know it ties
Yeah.
so much into our sense of community and collaboration. It is the power in it. Like you cannot stress enough the power of community and collaboration. And I know like I've been talking a little bit about like when people came together for like the economic blackout on February 28th, the last day of February, but they had a lot more. to show our power in numbers and our power number. So the next one that's coming up is this month, March 7th through the 14th.
Okay.
Yeah. So
A whole week
we need to show our power in numbers for Amazon, Whole Foods, and Prime, okay?
for the whole week.
For the whole week.
Oh my gosh. I'm saying, yo, but see, this is why we need people of color. They gotta, you know, what I mean, like, you know, we need to know where to get, you know, like the black-owned businesses that are selling paper towels
Part.
and paper plates and you know, what I mean, toilet paper and dishwashing liquid and you
Yes.
know, what I'm saying, all these things and stuff, you know, so that you know, so we have some alternatives.
Have some alternative. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Me and your brother-in-law been going back and forth about it. Like he loves that big chain that is part of the blackout. And is he's like, okay, well, we went through that 24 hours. Can I go now? I'm like, we need to think of alternatives. We need to think of alternatives. Think of alternatives. Because the next one is coming up is March 21st. After March 7th through the 14th, March 21st, 28th, it's going to be like the next boycott. So anything dealing with Nestle, they're coming. They want our community to come together. Okay, for a common
See, I'm gonna
goal.
have to do some research.
Yes, 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 exactly. Because
To
they
see
cover a
so we can
lot.
avoid Nestle. No Nestle.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nestle. Yes, that's so you definitely have to do your research to see who they are attached with. Um,
Yes.
the whole blackout number two, the whole economic blackout, March 28th, where everything, don't buy anything, unless it's a small
Okay.
business.
And
Okay.
that's just for one day.
Yeah, March 28th. Yes, March
Okay,
28th.
one day.
So number two, so we did February 28th, March 28th, and then April 7th through the 14th is going to be another Walmart. Okay. The whole
Okay.
week.
Well,
Okay.
Walmart easy. Like I don't even shop at Walmart anymore.
Right. And they're gonna have another full one on April the 18th. So that's gonna be the full economic one, number three, blackout number three. So it's like these are things that you
Okay.
need everybody to power in numbers, to make a stand and come
Yeah.
together to let your voice be heard. And then they said the last one for April is gonna be the 21st to the 27th with General Mills. Now General Mills covers a lot too.
Cereal.
Cereal, the cereal
Yeah.
bars, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff, right? All kinds,
Hold
and
on
and,
one
and
second. Okay, I gotta pull up my ticket.
okay. So yeah, but like these economic blackout dates are literally public knowledge. So you can go back and just do your research and look for all the ways that you can make a stand, all the ways that you can you know join forces and collaborations with other people for a common goal. These things were put in place because of the power of numbers, and a way to make a stand, let your voice be heard, um, have control of where your money goes. Have control where your money goes, okay? Because we spend our money in so many different places. But for me, it's the morals and the values of it, okay? So
Yeah.
if the morals and the values are not there, and I am feeding your business and helping the economy grow through your business, like your bottom line is always looking great and phenomenal, but you're are not displaying like values or caring about your impact of decisions and things, then I have to really like evaluate where I'm supporting and where my money is actually going. My money is actually going. So
Yeah.
like I was definitely talking to the viewers about just like doing your research. I've given you like a bunch of dates that we're hoping that everybody come together as a community, okay,
Listen.
to support this goal and this cause. And if you're like confused on like how you can participate or how you could be a part of it, you can also just like look it up and just say look out the blackout dates for 2025 because there are a lot. And
Mhm.
there's also another movement going on called like the no buy for 2025, which is tough. Which is tough. I know me personally, I'm going to be cutting back on things that I don't consider a necessity.
I hear that. What? And you know what? And I know it's hard for a lot of people because I think that, sometimes we tend to like shopping is therapeutic in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying too, so it's like to have to turn that off. It's like, you gotta find another therapy.
I,
Yeah.
I know
Find another therapy.
it's very therapeutic for me.
Yeah, but the beauty of it is that we have these black-owned businesses. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You know what I mean? So, so we can still do our shopping. We
yes,
just have to, kind of, rethink, do a little research and stuff like that, a little bit, and find other ways to get
yes.
our stuff
Get
instead of
our
the
stuff.
normal way that we usually would get things.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I say I definitely have my homeworks to do because I definitely want to support a lot more small local businesses. Okay.
Yes, hi. Yeah, so if you don't mind, can we just like say hi to a local
Absolutely.
business owner right now? Greetings.
Absolutely.
Hi. Yeah, so we are live on YouTube. And we've been talking about, community and collaboration, stuff like that. We talked about the economic blackout thing and, and finding, it makes us really do our research and dig a little bit deeper,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, to find the things that we may want, finding them with black owned businesses. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. And what is your name?
My name is
How are
Desiree.
And what do you sell?
So I'm the owner of Sister Sense Fragrance Bar, and so it's kind of like a twofold. So I do sell candles, body products, and I also have a men's line.
Yes.
nice,
Nice.
nice.
And
Awesome.
I love venting, so I'm always out and about. But I also have a store.
Okay.
So I have a storefront, and we also have events where people can come and they can custom scent their products. Everything is
Okay.
all natural. You don't have to worry about any harmful chemicals. The only thing I do have fragrance oils. I don't have essential oils, but I purchase them from a vendor who cleans their scents. So
Beautiful.
I try and get as close to all natural as I possibly can.
That's
But
wonderful.
yes, but I love coming out. I love vending because you get in front of people that you wouldn't normally get in front of. Everybody's not going to buy me online.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to buy my store.
Right.
So, and I like talking to people. I like people.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. It's
All
very
right.
nice to meet you.
Same here.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you said you
Yeah.
had a storefront. Where part of the
Yes,
city
you
are
did.
you
Oh, where's your storefront?
Oh, it's at 1433 West Girard Avenue. So it's in like the Fairmount Temple area.
at?
Okay,
Okay.
that's like 14th and Gerard.
Yep, it's
Gordon
actually
Gerard.
15, yep, right, a
Okay.
block over from Bourne Drive.
Got you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. See, so that's like what we were talking about, I'm gonna say, finding, getting out and connecting with, these black owned businesses and stuff because they have, those other things that we need, those things that we may be looking for, so we don't have to shop big businesses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yes.
Yes, that was great. Somebody keep her in mind. Keep her in mind. Is she
Yeah.
the only vendor out there right now?
No, there's a couple of more. Let me see. We can touch bases with. Yeah. Let me see. Hi. These are things.
Yes.
Yes. Hi.
Handmade,
Yes. Hi.
handmade crochet items.
Handmade crochet
Yep.
items. Yes. So
Yep.
for your handmade crochet items, you can
Yes.
see.
Beautiful Queen at 78 Instagram.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. Beautiful
Wonderful.
Queen at
So,
78 Instagram.
do you just vend or do you
This
have
is
a
my
shop?
first event actually. My first
Wonderful.
vending event. After
Wonderful.
the economic
Nice.
blackout, it's time to try to get my own money.
I
Create
know
my
that's
own
right.
name.
Exactly. This is exactly what we've been talking about.
Yes.
That's why we stopped by over here.
Yep. Time to create my own lane.
Yeah.
Tired
No,
of
that's
working for
right.
somebody else.
I know that's right. You know, to take a little picture of some of the things you have here.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful,
And I make
beautiful.
my own shea butter whip, my
Oh,
Eagles hats, tops, bikini sets, and dresses.
Nice.
nice. And
Yes.
what was her handle again?
Beautiful Queen underscore 78. Wait. Beautiful underscore Queen 78
Yes,
at
Okay.
Queen.
Instagram.
Yes,
Okay.
Queen.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Good stuff.
Yes, yes. But
Stuff
I
is
see
amazing.
my battery is getting low.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm so glad that we was able to, connect with those two queens over there. You know.
Yes. 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 Yeah, that was amazing. That's what we said. All about support and like the power of community and collaboration. We have to do a lot more of that as communities,
Yeah.
come together as community. Make our voice heard. The power in numbers. You decide where you want to spend your cash, right? Oh, look at that! Everybody together
Yeah.
for the community event. Love, love, love that. Love, love, love that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
I
yeah.
love theater.
Love theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a black artist in theater, of course.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course. Okay.
And I love you, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
Love you too, sis. Enjoy, enjoy. Have an
Yeah.
amazing time. Have an amazing
Yes.
time.
Please God
Enjoying.
is today.
Yes, Goddess Janae. That's my sis. Goddess Janae from Artistic Healing Expressions. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. She is a black artist in theater. She is supporting one of her fellow sisters. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
doing her thing, doing her thing. Yes, love, love, love that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I will touch bases with you later on. You all enjoy the rest of enjoy the rest of the conversation. I know you have a lot more that you want to share with them and stuff. Yeah.
we're gonna talk a little
And
bit
I will talk with
then.
you later on.
All right, sweetie, enjoy.
I love
All
you.
right, love you too,
Peace.
sis. All right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's my sister Janae Goddess Life. We do this on Sundays. We pick different topics to talk about. We try to use our platform to bring you information. Um, you know, hopefully that you can take something away from it. Take something away from it. I love to share. I love to, you know, bring knowledge, bring knowledge. That's basically my common goal. That's our common goal. That's our common goal. Okay. To inform the people, okay, of things that are going on. As you can see, she was behind the scenes from a show, a community event that was about to start. We have a common acquaintance that's actually a part of that production today. So it was very important for her to be here to support. This is what we do. This is all about community. This is the power of community. This is the power of collaboration, supporting one another, being there for one another. Okay, because if you're not, if you don't have a support system or nobody's not supporting you, it's like, it's a lonely world out here. It is a lonely world out here, and you do want to feel like somebody has your back, somebody shares the same common goal as you. That you have somebody to rely on, to help you make it through. Okay, this is why we wanted to touch on like the power of community. Oh, I am from Pennsylvania. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes. This is why we want to touch on the power of community and the power of collaboration, because those things kind of go hand in hand. They definitely go hand in hand. And I did talk about everybody coming together, like for the economic blackout. It's a way of us standing up for a cause. Okay. And everybody that participated, we all had this shared goal. To make our voice heard. Okay, make our voice heard. There are more economic blackouts coming in the future. One March 7th through the 14th of this month, March 28th to the 21st to the 28th. I'm sorry, 21st to the 28th. Okay. It's going to be like a full one on the 28th. So like you have the power to control where your money goes. Okay. Where you want to spend your dollars. Okay, like you have their power. You definitely have their power. And the power of numbers, it sends a clear message. It definitely sends a clear message. Next month, the 7th through the 14th, is another boycott day. April 18th is another blackout day. And then the 21st to the 27th. So talking about the power of community collaboration, you know if you are having a problem with the way things are going, if you're having a problem where your money's being spent, okay, this is your opportunity to take a stand. This is your opportunity to take a stand. Okay, let your voice be heard. You know, and so many people that share the same common goal. Okay, this is why these things were put in place. This is why these things were put in place to um, display the power in numbers, to show that so many people, you know, have the same goal. They want that voice heard. Okay, they want to send a clear message. You know, but yeah, but this is pretty much like what we wanted to like talk about today, especially, you know, in light of the, you know, recent events, things that have been happening, and with all these, you know, stand dates, I call them stand dates, that have been put in place. Wanted to get it out to everybody, and you know, just hoping that, you know, everybody is actually sharing the same common goal, and they, you know, are willing to participate and, you know, make a stand, and start like doing your research, start looking into um like local businesses, like items that you would go to, like the big businesses or the big chain stores. Like start looking in your communities, or looking like close to your communities, and see if it's a small local business that has these same type of like items, or, you know, things that you normally would buy. Just like start really like looking into that, to pour more into like your community, into the small businesses. Okay, because these are the times when the small businesses really could like use your support, can really use your support. Okay, you know, as you're seeing like around the world, how, you know, the big chains are really, you know, capitalizing on our dollars. They're capitalizing on our dollar, and they don't really care about how you feel. They're just more worried about their bottom line. They were more worried about their bottom line. And for me, that's a problem, because I spend a lot of money like in different stores, supporting so many different businesses. And I'm seeing that our goals are not aligned, our values are not aligned. So now I'm more mindful of where my dollars are going. Who am I supporting? Okay. Am I supporting someone that we share the same common goal? Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing like a lot more of my research, and trying to, you know, use my resources and like my money like wisely, you know, making sure that it's gonna be beneficial, and it's gonna be appreciated for one. Okay, that's the big one, being really appreciated, and you know, that it's going to be circulating in the community and not trying to hurt someone, more about trying to help, more about trying to help, you know, someone to elevate, you know, to elevate, not trying to tear someone down, not trying to, you know, create a situation where someone you know, is like struggling, or um not able to provide for themselves. Okay, so that's not what I'm about. That's not aligned with my goals. So definitely going to be making a lot of changes for 2025. I actually already started, but this has fueled me more to really dig deeper and be mindful in a lot of ways, and I can consider that a good thing, because you know what, it'll keep more money in my pocket. Okay, so not just, you know, falling into the trap to, oh, okay, I have to have this, or, you know, this is on sale, or this is a want and not necessarily a need. um Not giving in to, you know, oh, you got to have this, this sale is going on, or you know, 50% off of this or 40% off of that. Like I can admit that I was like totally guilty of falling into that trap, and feeling like I had to have that, because, you know, it was on sale, it's being highlighted, you know, wow, this might be my chance to get something that I really wanted. But was it really a want? Okay, I mean, was it really a need? Though it was more like a want for me. So yeah, definitely eye opening, I know a lot has been going on. Whew, in this last few months, a lot has been going on the last few months. I came into 2025 feeling really open minded and looking for a good year. I can honestly say it didn't start off the best. It did not start off the best. A lot has been happening. I did kind of share a little bit last Sunday about things that were happening. So if you can go back to last Sunday's live, I talked a little bit about what has been happening. Um, and being able to move forward and like persevere, from the different challenges. But that was a lot of what we had to talk about today. That was a lot we had to talk about today. You know, the power of the community and collaboration. And again, if you are in agreement with taking a stand and letting your voice be heard and exercising your right and your power to spend where you want to spend and making it count. Just look up some of those dates, and see how you can help out, how you can contribute in a different groups and organizations that are, trying to bring light to things that are happening in our world and in our society. Okay. But I'm glad you guys got to talk to and hear a little bit from my lovely sister, Janae Goddess Light, from Artistic Healing Expressions. That is her name on all platforms, all platforms. She is like an energy healer. She is woman in the arts. She does a lot of things behind the scenes, and she does a lot of like shows and theater, different things like that. So if you're into like healing energies, or if you're interested in like things involved in like theater and stuff, like you definitely want to like check out her page. Mostly on Instagram. She does have artistic expressions on YouTube as well. It's more centered around her like doing sound energy healing baths. Sound energy healing is big, and she's going to probably talk a little bit more about that again, because we have touched on that, like sound bath energy healing. But yeah, she's definitely that person to go to if you're having any issues or you're struggling with different things. She's definitely that person to go to help out. Yep. So artistic healing expressions, and me, I'm TB from TB's Life. I am glad to be able to come in front of you and talk about another topic today. Talk about another topic today and share a few things with you. Again, we do this on Sundays at 3 o'clock, and we pick different topics to talk about. Okay, and I always say, you never know what we are going to talk about. You never know what we are going to talk about. But we enjoy doing this collaboration. We definitely enjoy doing this collaboration. Um, I appreciate you for being here. I really appreciate you for being here, because you could have been anywhere on these YouTube streets. Okay, and you have been a part of our live today. And for that, I am so grateful. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you for being a part of this live. And if you have not done anything for yourself today, please do something for you. Please do something for you. With that being said, I want you to have an amazing week, an amazing week. Okay. And have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. And I hope that you will tune in to next Sunday's Sister Talk Live. Never know what we're going to talk about. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Okay? So I'm going to say goodbye and have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.